So here's your chance to, let's say, check your work on the work that we were doing here with this PDF. And this is just translations. That's all we were doing. So let's see if we can mess with some of this drawing. So we have translate. It says translate triangle ABC using the following motion. So the rule here that they're giving us is not like in words. It's actually kind of more in an algebraic thing. So it's saying like take x, but add 5 to it. Well, let's see what that does for us. So right here, x is at -3. But if you were to add 5 to that, you would go up to, well, that would be 3 more would be at 0, and then 2 more. So that would be here all the way at 2. So A is going to first add 3, but then Y is going to subtract 1. It's going to go from 4 down to 3. So it's going to wind up being right there. So there's my new A prime. And then it wants me to know, well, what are the coordinates there? Well, it looks like A was, let's see, what are we doing here? This is at 2, 3. So that's 2, 3. There's my A. Or A prime, I should say. Let's try the B. So I'll do this in, that works. So blue for B, we're going to go 5 to the right, just like we did before. So we're at 1, but now we're going to add 5 to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's -1, I should say. And then when you add 5 to that, you should be at 4. And we're at 2, but then we're going down to 1. So it's going to be at 4, 1 is our new B prime. Whoa, that was interesting. Didn't mean to zoom in there. B prime. And then C prime would, let's see what we have for that. C prime is, we'll just do that in, C prime is here, but again, it's going to go first. Let's see, we got 5 units to the right and 1 unit down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 1 unit down. So that'll be here. So that's where my C prime is. Then connecting those 3, we make our new triangle. Excellent. So that was pretty easy there. That's how we take these and just make a translation. So take this rule, see if you can translate it into the other one. So now I'm going to continue on with another one here. It's just experimenting a little bit with the drawing, but right back on track. Again, we're just doing the translate stuff, and we're going to translate this triangle A 5 units right and 2 units up. So we're going to go 5 units right. So we're here at -3. We're going to go 5 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And -3 plus 5, that put us right at 2. But then we're also going to go 2 units up. So that would put us right there. So there's my new A prime. And let's see where B prime would go. So it's 5 units right. It is at -1 here, but 5 to the right would go to 4. 2 units up would now be there. Similarly, C prime, 5 units right, 1 unit up would put us right here. No, 5 units right, 2 units up. There we go. And then let's do straight lines here to connect these. Excellent. There we go. Oh, let's label these so we know what's what. This is B prime and this is C prime. Now that I have those 3, I should write down the coordinates of them as well. So this one, let's see, we got 2, 4, and then the very top here would be 6. So this point A prime would be 2, 6 for A prime. For B prime, this would be, what are we going to have here? B prime is at 4 and 4. So that was kind of interesting. 4, 4. And then C prime, the last one, is right there at 0 for the X, but for the Y it's at 5. All right, now this is where it does get kind of interesting because we're going to take it, now we're going to change it again. So we're taking this one. So I'm going to go ahead and mark those on here. I'm going to copy those. So we got, here's my A prime. B prime would be right there. and C prime is right here. All right, now it's going to get a little messy because we're going to start shifting things all over the place. So for this next double prime version, I'm going to go to a new color. So I'm going to do blue for this. So the x stays the same. So we're not going to move left to right. But right here, we are going to move down 1.5. That's 1.5 squares. So I'm going to go down a square and another half. Then for this one, A, I'm going to go down a square and a half. And then for this one, down a square and a half. And there we are. Those are our new points. There's that one, and that one. And we have our C double prime, our B double prime, and then right here is our A double prime. All right, so where are those points? Well, B double prime, we're still at 4 for the x, but we went down 1.5. So let's take away 1.5 from that y value, and now you're at 2.5, 2.5 you could say. Similar, we're going to take 1.5 away from each of the points. So then let's see what this next one is. Here's A prime was at 2.6, but now it's at 2. You take 1.5 away and you'll be at 4.5, or 4 5/10 there. And that's our A prime. And then C prime, the last one, is down 1.5 just like all the others. So it was at 0.5, but now it's at 0.3 5/10. There we go. So that's kind of how we go through each of these things. I'll let you guys finish the last two. It's actually got, another layer and then another 2 layers in number 8, but we're going to get all the way to this many primes. Lots and lots and lots of copies. Actually, this next one looks like it goes, wow. So it's going to go through 2 copies for 7 and then do 2 more copies for 8. There we go.